My brother.
What it do? Yes,
Hey
sir.
man, we here, man. Listen, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Um, Before we even get started, man, I just gotta say, ever since you started doing music and you started producing, man, I've been watching your moves and I've been watching how you've been maneuvering, and I gotta say, man, I'm just so excited, like for the world to know and to see, you know what I mean? Major Nine. It's not often we get like a real authentic, real artist, real dude in this industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think that's exactly what you are, who you are, and I'm so excited about the potential of your career, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Ain't it your birthday? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And
Yes,
listen,
sir.
I wouldn't have it any other way but to have this opportunity to interview you on my birthday. I just want you to know that.
Man, that's bad, man. Thank you for having me, my boy. Thank you. Yes,
All
sir.
right. So before we get into the project that you dropped today, which is amazing, and I'm going to get all into that stuff. I
Yeah.
just want the audience to just get a little background from you, and I have just a few questions myself. You know, of things that I wasn't sure of. That now I got you on the line, we could definitely get into it. So, when did you first connect with music? Can you give us like your first entry to connecting with music?
A baby. I started this when I was a baby. I was doing music since a little kid. So, yeah. Since a
That's what's
way
up.
baby, man. Yes, sir.
So, so one thing I do know is that you did grow up in the church, right?
Yeah, my granddaddy owned a church in the sub. My granddaddy owned a church in Brown Sub area. Had a little, you know how that go. You grow up in the church, but you kind of stray away from it, But that's definitely my start, church. Then I went to a private school in like North Miami too. I kind of left that school in third, fourth grade. I got kicked out, but that school was a big part of it was a big part of like music right now. So.
Got you. So in the church, you were able to work with the different instruments and stuff like that because not only are you an artist, but you also produce as well.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was fool in the church. Like I was the one they, I was the one they tell you, yeah, get off it. You feel me? So once I went to school for it and did, just having an ear for it too. So, pushing that together. Yeah, they had to let me play then after a while. Sometimes you feel me? But,
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So when was it that you first got into the studio to start producing? At what age and what inspired that? Like who pushed you to do that?
when I was like probably like middle school, I was in middle school. I went to Northern Middle. I was out there and my band director, Mr. White. Mr. White, I think he at Carol City right now, but Mr. White, that boy used to always like talk about music outside of just the band. You feel me? He just wanted to open our mind up to more stuff. So, excuse me, he wanted to open our mind up to more stuff. So we just started like messing with different like equipment he brought to the classroom and just doing different stuff. So my old boy I think he gave me like $1,000 for one of my birthdays. Like I think probably like seventh grade. And my dumb ass, I done went to the, I done went to Sam Ash. I spent $1,000 on one thing, on the beat machine, man. Ever since that day, I just been taking music serious, just making beats. The rapping part came separate, but yeah, that producing part, yeah, that started like around sixth, seventh grade.
I remember something that really touched me when I talk about you being a real dude. I remember something that I talked to you about it before, but I remember you went on Instagram, and for those who don't know, you played football for UM, and then you went off to the league.
Yeah,
And I remember that when you were leaving UM to go to the league, that you donated or you gave away your musical equipment.
yeah.
Why was that so important to you?
Cause that was just like a new beginning, Just I know I was gonna go up there. Obviously, they were gonna give me some money to put in my pocket, so just get some more equipment, and I ain't really into throwing stuff away unless it's like something somebody else can't use. So I just gave it away, And the first person I gave it away to, that was Zeddy. That was one of my producers, somebody that grew up under me. He passed away this past year, but
Yes.
You know, just continuing, just giving it to the gents that's under me, the ones who want to pursue this, because we ain't really got nothing in the inner city. Nobody in the inner city really like giving us like that type of equipment, that type of knowledge, just to push our
Yeah.
little careers, because that's what they look at it, little careers. They look at our little stuff. So just making it a big deal, just giving it away and making sure people appreciate it, making sure the person I'm giving it to appreciate it, man. Zeddy was definitely somebody appreciative, man. That boy,
Yeah.
like, he took it to the next level, man. He on a lot of projects down here with artists that's coming up, artists that's already out. So
Yeah. Rest in peace to Zeddy, man, and thank you for doing that. That's so deep. So listen, man, did you ever expect that your style of music to really take off the way it has, especially from home team? Like, did you know, like, when you got into this, that like you was gonna fly, or did you kind of like learn this on your way?
it was kind of both of them. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started it, we was doing it on 7 That's like my family, like our home base around in the 50s, off 22nd Avenue, sub or so. But I claim Liberty City, 'cause I done stayed over the whole city. You can't name one place I ain't stay at, you feel me, or been there for a long time. So, but
Real city, baby.
real city, baby, we dropping that soon, man. But yeah, just being from that area, just 7-0, and I used to have friends, them boys through house parties. Like, if a lot of people know, if that's how the 6ix9ine stole 7-0, that little area got popular. A lot of people that wasn't from the area came to our house parties, you feel me? So just throwing the house parties, and I'm dropping music, and people catching on to it. And then, that was just the beginning. Once I got to Booker T and dropped some more music, and the high school wave, you with your classmates every day, and you dropping music at home, but you got to go to school in the morning.
Yeah.
They tuning in. So that's what really took it to the next level. And I always had, like, in the back of my mind, like, bro, this going to be something big. I got friends I lost while we've been doing this. I got friends that still here, and people been, like, a lot of people just around for the ride, and they could see it. So anytime I'm feeling doubtful, I never feel like I ain't gonna go nowhere. Like everybody,
Right.
Miami got a style. A lot of people been,
Yeah, been
yeah,
pulling apart, taking
yeah.
apart.
They want a little piece of it. It's cool though.
Yeah, big facts. Talking about that, you produced a song. You produced a couple of songs for Rick Ross.
Yeah.
He obviously saw something in you. What was that like to have that opportunity as a young man? I don't even think you were like 17 or something, right? For the
Yeah,
first joint.
when I did here, yeah, I was like around 17, 18, man. Just I ain't never know that beat was gonna make it there, but it made it. It made it, and people grasped to it. Definitely, the city showed so much love. Miami showed too much love when it dropped. Tell the truth, Miami the reason why I almost got kicked out of college. But I appreciate that love, man. It took us to the next level. That platform that I'm trying to build the biggest platform ever down here, man. I done connected with a lot of people just to show them that Miami, we definitely working though. We've been doing this. So and we
That's what's up.
know of it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Listen, you talking about college. I just want to talk about this real quick. So, from leaving you went to the league, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you left the league. Was that a choice that you made to pursue your career? I never knew what the exact reason was.
It wasn't no real reason. When I got cut from the Browns, that was like middle of pandemic or around the time when it was coming. You feel me?
Mhm.
I was always blessed though. It'd be crazy though. You got the football checks and you got your rap checks.
Yes.
And I was always blessed to really understand the business side. So, with or without football, I'm blessed. You feel me? So when I got to the Browns, when I got to the Browns, I dropped my hardest tape album, whatever they want to call it. Soul Ties was just something like that was like me basically imagine a person just going to work every day and then coming home and just record. Right? I'm coming home and record. I ain't got nothing to do, so I'm going to work. I can't really play. Shit, I'm basically in practice. I ain't really doing nothing, but I'm coming home recording Soul Ties every day, and then just to work from that, recording Soul Ties got a big player. A lot of people grabbed that album. They like locked into that one, and that took me to the next level. But a lot of people ain't know within that time I was still going through, regular stuff a person go through, depression, whatever, all that stuff that mix in with you just playing with it, playing like a mind game. You feel me? But that was just me with football. That's how football is. But football made me like, I'm from Liberty City. I'm a real city guy.
Right.
So football was just like, okay, lock into it. And if you go look at the stats, I came out my second year better. So, just home record and focusing on what I got to do. I still came out on top on both ends. So, you feel me? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. You mentioned you mentioned something that always strikes a chord with me. You mentioned depression.
Yeah.
You don't have to get into your depression, but it leads me into the song that you dropped today.
Yes, sir.
And funny enough, when Bram sent me the song,
Yeah.
I started going crazy because it's been something that's been right in my mind. It always does, but lately it's just the girl from Extra, the TV show.
Yeah.
She was a former beauty queen and she was a host on Extra. She interviewed Oprah, all these people, jumped out of her apartment window. The mom, they interviewed the mom. She's like, yo, I talked to her. She was good, So people are going through things and they feel like nobody's hearing them or they don't have an outlet. Which leads me to the single that you dropped today that I'm so excited about, Suicide Note.
Yes, sir.
What was the motive behind Suicide Note?
Well, yeah, it's a kind of crazy story. Well, when I was in college, if you go look at the post I posted on my Instagram, when I was in college, I went to the same college as my cousin Joshua. That boy like 1 year older than me, you feel me? So when I was at the U, it was like, you lock in the football. And, a lot of people don't understand sacrifice. The word like sacrifice, you got to sacrifice time with family. You got to sacrifice. Basically, when it comes to football, you got to sacrifice the stuff that's making you like kind of soft, because this game is basically when you're imposing your will on another man. You basically like, I'm you feel me? Like, but just me locked in my mode and just being into myself, because a lot of people don't understand the stress that come with football. You feel me? Just stress, being a student athlete, all that, and we barely have people to talk to because everybody, like the people that's not doing the work that you doing, look at it as like, yo, you got to work because you finna make it. You the way,
right?
Like you ain't got time to feel like that. So my cousin, like, I was walking through school one day, this around like spring, I can't remember what year this is, probably like sophomore or junior year. My cousin, like, I remember my big cousin, so his mom is my cousin too, it's through family, so his mom, she texted me like, yo, check on your cousin just to make sure he's straight, whatever. So, like, I'm like, yeah, I got you. So the way our schedule set up, like, if you're a student athlete, most of the time your schedule is not, you don't have classes with like regular people, you feel me? Like,
Right.
It's like, it's separate stuff. So my cousin, he was into engineering, so all his classes was like early morning. I'm in practice, so I don't really see him unless we like probably pass by each other in the hallway type stuff. So I passed by him one day. I couldn't really text him or nothing because my mind just focused on football. I'm at the U, we trying to win. I'm one of the leaders on the team. Like, got to do all that. But I hit him, and when I'm in the front, I'm like, this is like a face-to-face conversation. I'm like, yo, you good? He was like, yeah, I'm straight. That's all he told me. He was like, yeah, I'm straight. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna holler at you. I gotta get a class. I was headed to class. I'm leaving leaving the dorm room because I think he stayed on when I like at the U is dorm rooms, but they kind of connected. I was in Pearson, he was in Mahoney. It's like across the hall.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that boy ended up like this was like our couple of days right before we go home. So say I went home on like a Friday, he killed himself like a Saturday or something, like in the dorm room, like right down the hall. You feel me? So they went to doing all the records and stuff because they was looking for him. They walked in there, they found him, they told me, and just like that my cousin, you feel me? That's just somebody I grew
Yeah.
up with. I ain't never see this coming. I ain't know where it came from. Like me and him, I say we antisocial. We don't really like talking to people. Like we stay
Right.
by ourselves type stuff. So just like when that happened, it was no explanation behind it. You know, you know when people do stuff like that, you don't know what to turn. You don't know like why. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I wrote the song, it's kind of cause like we all go through depression. Like a lot of people don't see it. I be throwing little messages out there. Like I tweet it, and when I'm tweeting, I tweet something and say you stronger than that. I basically be talking to myself cause I be thinking about it. You feel me? So basically
Wow.
just telling somebody else like you stronger than that. Don't get in that. Like don't even get in that mindset, that mode. You feel me? Cause it come up a couple of times. You feel me? But I'm from the city. I done been through some way tougher shit than that.
Yeah.
So I gotta really just, I gotta be tough for me and the people around me, especially for my cousin Ten. That's her son, her only baby. That was like my boy. You feel me? He the only
Yeah.
child. So that song right there really dedicated to him and to every like anybody who feeling like that. You feel like like I don't know. It's so many. It's little hidden messages in there. Whatever you take from
Yeah.
it, don't just take. Yes, sir.
Well. Listen, I want to say on behalf of one of your fans that I am, and just being in the music industry, I appreciate that. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
we got enough songs talking about killing and making money, and we understand that. But when an artist can really tap in and talk about things that are really touching people on those levels, you special, bro. I'm
Yes,
telling you
sir.
that you special.
Appreciate
What would you like people to take away with Suicide Note?
Basically, that message, like I said, you stronger than that, man. No matter how weak you think you are, no matter in any situation, you really stronger than that. Don't let it get to the end for you to realize how strong you are. You leaving or you taking your own life. That's the end. Don't wait to get to talk to somebody. That's gonna make you even more stronger than what you think you are. So, just holler at
Yep,
somebody.
that's what's up. Listen, so I'm excited, of course, that you dropped Suicide Note, a song that I love and like I support on
Yes,
my
sir.
birthday. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
but
Happy birthday again.
thank you, man. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
But I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that that real city baby. When can we expect that baby to be delivered?
I ain't gonna lie though, we having a listening party tonight. I'm gonna make sure A get that the address to you and stuff. But man,
Please.
it coming soon, real soon, man. I got 2 tapes though. They probably coming like 3 days behind each other. Something like that, 2, 3 days behind each other. So I'm working, man. Just
I know. I know you're
coming.
working, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
just excited. I turned off the comments so everybody can see your face and the comments
Yeah,
don't be
they going
scrolling on your
crazy
face.
with the comments,
I
man.
know, but everybody like they want that's what they talking about. They want the album. They want the album. They want the joint. They want the Real City Baby. So
Yes,
you
sir.
know that we all anticipating it. Another thing I want to tap in before I let you go, man. We definitely excited about the single dropping today, Suicide No. We looking forward for that Real City Baby. I want to commend you for the stuff you do in the community.
Sir.
One of my biggest issues with a lot of artists is that their heart is in the right place for
Yeah.
sure. They want to do good, but when comes time, you know what I mean, with partying and being able to come out the next morning and throw footballs with a kid or help give a book bag and do all these different things,
Yeah.
sometimes they get too caught up on the partying end and you don't really see them doing the community stuff.
Yeah.
I must say, brother, and I'm not saying it because you and I, we were able to work together, and thank you so much for doing that. Like
Yes, sir.
you supplied all the laptops for that event. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir. Appreciate you. Thank you for
So
having us,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
We ain't done.
No, listen, that was amazing. So thank you for that. But so I've witnessed it myself, but I know outside of what we did together, you do your own things. You always at Black Roots Collective.
Yeah.
Those are my brothers as well.
Yes,
And
sir.
you're constantly doing stuff in the community. Why is that so important to you?
Man, go to the name of the title of the tape, man. Real City Baby. Basically, I done seen every side of the city. You feel me? From here to there, from there to here. Every part. My mama. she was over daycares and around the whole like Miami area, a couple of daycares, and she a giving person, you feel me? So, you know, I just got that from her, you know, just making sure everybody's straight around, you know, that just, you know, long as I make sure everybody's straight, we gonna be straight. So when it come to anything dealing with giving back, if I gotta buy some laptops, if I gotta help some jits with some music stuff, if it's me doing a feature for somebody from Miami, if that's gonna help you do whatever, you know, I'm into stuff like that, you feel me? I gotta help where I'm from first before I go to trying to do anything else, you feel me? So that's why I'm locked in to, yeah. The city gonna get it. They gonna get me. Whatever I get, I'm gonna break a little sign off. You know, long as it, you know, show love, man.
Listen, and this is what I love about you, Major Nine, man. Keep doing what you do, man. I'm so proud of you. So excited. Congratulations on Suicide Note. DJ Bulletproof is going to be in here in 30 minutes, 5 o'clock. Tune in to 103.5 The Beat. We chopping that. You know what I mean?
Major love, man. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for having me. Happy birthday
Absolutely.
again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you tonight, my brother.
All right, my boy, love.